Hey everybody, how's it going? This is going to be a short review on the 2023 Jeep Wrangler Sahara. This is a rental car, and let's get started. So this is the key, typical Jeep flip key, lock, unlock, and panic. Trail rated 4x4 badge. You have Bridgestone tires. They are dual HTs, and they're 255/70 R18 if I'm reading that correctly. So you lock the car, and you push it, and it has keyless entry. Push it again, and it locks the car. You have to, there we go. This one has a black cloth interior, surprisingly, as well as a manually adjustable driver's seat. Coming inside, this is the 2023, so it is the pre-facelift. I'm not gonna go full in depth, but this one does have a removable roof. You screw these out. We're just gonna give a quick overview. So to start, you just have the key nearby. You push your foot on the brake and hit the dash commander button to go. Very nice. So this one does have the 2-liter 4-cylinder. Window controls are right here. You do have a free spoke, a leather wrap steering wheel. Very echoey. I'm near a parking garage. This one does have an 8 or 9-speed automatic transmission. I don't know for sure. With manual shiftability. And when you do put it in reverse, you have a backup camera that does have adjustable guidance lines. Manual parking brake. Let's go ahead and turn on the lights. I don't like that it dims when you turn them on. There's the high beams. Oh, you have to push them this way. It's very weird. They don't just... That's weird. I don't know how you activate these. They go this way for some reason. Oh well. We're gonna do an exterior walk around. I'm not gonna pop the hood today. So these doors are removable. You just untie these, but I'm not gonna go in depth. This is just gonna be a brief overview. Coming to the outside, this car is finished in a white color. You do have a little hidden Jeep emblem in the headlight, and you have your signature Jeep grille. Fog lights. This one is in Hawaii, so it's a Hawaii plate. So it's halogen, daytime running lights, and turn signals. I really like the Sahara wheel design. Pretty nice. You do have your badges, Sahara Jeep, and under here you have hooks to open the engine. Alright, let's just give it a look. This is a 2-liter 4-cylinder. I like how this car looks. It obviously says fuel right over here. Have a big tire on the rear with your backup camera. Overall, I like this vehicle a lot. You have a roll bar because it's a Jeep thing. And I noticed the antenna wasn't working. Maybe that's why my XM might not be working, as it's bent for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it just is. I'm gonna show off the interior. So this one has 10,533 miles, which isn't bad. See how it sounds. So you have your shifter 2 high, 4 high. I don't really know how to get this to operate. It needs to be in drive. In case you're off-roading, you can have those modes. See how it sounds. Doesn't sound bad. I'm gonna close this. So, this system that you have here is Chrysler's Uconnect. The 2024 has a little bit of a bigger screen with more edges. But this isn't bad. You have your media, AM, FM, and XM. I'm not sure why XM isn't working. It just says acquiring signal, which I don't know why. And when you try and remove that pop-up, it doesn't work. Can't really go live. You have FM and AM. Good old AM and FM. I don't like that Jeep puts the climate control on here. Weird. So some front and rear defrost. Max AC. Turns it all the way up. Turn it off. You have your controls, your mirror dimmer, backup camera, and settings. And just pop up the backup camera right here. The guidance lines adjust when you turn the steering wheel. Travel link, and you have all the other stuff. Off-road pages. Give it a little bit to load. We're gonna explore some of these apps. So the Sahara trim has this like brushed finish, and the Rubicon has like a red finish. If you're driving train, it shows you this. I'm not sure you can shift it into 4 high for some reason. Give her pitch and roll and our accessory gauges. That's pretty cool. In case you want to off-road a rental car, you have Wi-Fi hotspot. I like when cars have that.
SOS call not successful. Call.
No, I don't want to call SOS.
1 if there is an emergency.
That's stupid. I don't want to call SOS. I don't know why FCA does that. My hand's kind of hurting. Give her notifications, navigation, and just choose where you want to go. I'm not going to go full in depth, but you can just view the map. It's a pretty nice to use system. It's not the most responsive, but it's fine. So here are your volume controls, your front rear defrost. It's also on the thing. And I believe this is just single zone climate control. It's just really all the essentials. Traction off. And auto start off. This is the auto start button and your mute button. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a speedometer facing an arrow facing SUV, screen off. I mean, that's basically all you need. Your SOS assist and a rear view mirror. Here's your center console. It's actually kind of small. It is pretty deep though. You have a USB-A port right over here. Still has the factory plastic on it. And this car's been driven like 10,000 miles. Until this. I kind of can't get it, but that was pretty satisfying. I'm just going to leave it in there because the people at Avis don't clean this car. As you can see, it's dirty. You have 2 adequately sized cup holders. And your storage compartment right over here. You have something. Just don't know why this won't shift. Interestingly, the window controls are right here. But you can lower all of them at once. I think this just locks it and unlocks it. You have your auxiliary switches in case you want to hook up like lights or a horn or something, a train horn. Also, the center console in this vehicle is very small. Oh, hope we didn't fall. You don't have a lot of room there. It's that trash that the Avis people didn't clean. And the speaker is right here. On the passenger side and the driver's side. A couple more speakers here. And there's actually more in the back right here. On this thing. Visor test. You do have home link, which is a pretty nice feature. It doesn't really pass. There's a little bit of light coming through, but it's acceptable. It's better than nothing. Plus here, it's actually really well. I'm gonna go to the passenger seat. I didn't know until now that you could get a Sahara with a cloth interior. Like, I never knew this. It says Sahara on it still. You have a pretty cool bumper with tow hooks too. This stuff, floor mats, whatever. The passenger seat, these cloth seats aren't the most comfortable, but I have a lot of headroom actually. I have at least like 6 or 7 inches, maybe 5 or 6. Well, someone 6'2" could probably comfortably sit in here, which is pretty cool. Let's do an interior quality test. It's actually not terrible. The roof, I'm not sure if this is just leaked or is it factory. That's kind of weird. Definitely a little rattling. It's not as bad as I was expecting though. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit worse. But, I mean, it's a Jeep, so I don't have my hopes too high. I'm gonna disengage the parking brake. Ugh. It's 80 degrees. This system isn't my favorite, but it's alright. You connect. Let's go check out the back seats now. You have running boards. They're just plastic. You have driver and passenger both get their own storage thing. And a household style outlet, a 3-prong one too. That's pretty cool. USB A and C ports. You have 4 back here. The windows aren't automatic in the rear, but the front I believe they are. Overall, the ride quality in this, because of all this, like, it's like there's like no like protection, no pillars here. Like the headliner, it's only this part that has it. Like the entire thing, which because the doors are removable, makes the wind noise much worse. So that means it's harder to like. It's just there's more noise on the highway. Overall, this doesn't feel terrible, to be honest. A little bit more storage here. Not a bad amount of space. And there's no center console, but you do have 2 cup holders right over here. This one doesn't have all letter formats either, just the basic formats. The front ones, I think they say Sahara or Wrangler or something. Oh, they just say Jeep. Oh well. You have your dome lights. There's none in the front, interesting. It's all the rear that has it. That's interesting. I don't know if I've seen that before. So if you're gonna look at a map in the front seat, you kinda can't. Now I apologize for not having very many reviews, but I'll have more in the future. So interestingly, there's a trunk. I'm not gonna open this full part. But you have a decent amount of room in here. An Alpine subwoofer. That's pretty cool. 12-volt DC charger. I'm surprised you have a sub in here. Another receipt somebody left in. You have a Jeep logo. You have this little interesting graphic here. Built in Toledo, Ohio. Developed in Auburn Hills, Michigan. So now you know that Jeep Wranglers are built in Toledo, Ohio. Storage compartment. You have Uconnect manuals. A couple new stuff. A Jeep toolkit. Let's see what's inside of here. These are your screws if you want to remove any of this stuff. You have all the screw stuff. You can put the screws in here if you're going to remove the doors or the windows. Yes, it is starting to drizzle now. Overall, this is a nice little car. I really like it. You have fender flares too. Makes it look a little more aggressive. If I were opting for one, I'd personally get the Rubicon trim, but I don't mind the Sahara either. Alright, since it's raining, we're gonna close the windows. Shut it off. Alright guys, so subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.